Hello, guys, and welcome to the channel. I am Marv. This is Readings by Marvelous Madame Tarot. This is going to be your first energy reading in the month of February 2024. We're referring to them as numbers now. This is number one. We do not do time frames. These are timeless, so we're taking the dates away. This is the first one. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, let it skate. This is going to be for the beautiful sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Jim, everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. Happy Super Bowl. I don't know whether you have a dog in that fight. I'm not a sports person. So happy new moon in Aquarius. You know, another air sign energy for you should be causing some sort of conjunction, should be conjunct your energy, especially if you are a Gemini rising. And what else? There was one more thing. Happy Super Bowl. Happy upcoming Valentine's Day. Everything you need, again, is below in the description box for you and your collective. This is going to be given in an energy of a message of love from a person that you are connecting with in some shape, way, form, or fashion. The cards will let us know the status of the relationship. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, let it skate. Let's keep moving. I will be going in and clarifying each one. You know how we do it by now. This is for Gemini. Okay, Spirit. Let the message fall, please. Okay, so we got three that kind of popped out. And this one came to the side. Oh, it's too many. All right, let me take these. Destiny, I'm struggling to find the right path. Space, I need more time to think. Neglected, I failed to give you what you need. And what came out kind of crossing all of this, so I'm just going to stick it on top, crossed off to the side, is commitment. I want you to be a part of my future. Someone is on the fence about this. They are what when I took French years ago. So right? Comme si, comme ça. Anybody that speaks French, let me know because that's what I remember. I took away. I took 4 years of French too. Just knew I was gonna go and be able to speak the language. Anyway, this person is so. They're up. They are in the middle. On one hand, they want to give you a commitment. On the other hand, they don't. They're struggling right now, Gemini, to figure out what the hell they want to do. And they don't know what they want to do, but they know they didn't give you what you needed. So this person could be feeling guilty. And from that aspect, they really don't want to do you wrong. And a person that struggles with that, that means that they love you. They do have feelings for you. They hold you in a very high regard. You guys could have separated because this person really just didn't know. They can be struggling right now. Intuitively, I am feeling like this person wants to do some independent shit. They don't want to jump all the way out the window, Gemini, and give you this commitment because they still feel like there's things that they have not done for themselves. And that don't got nothing to do with you. We all have the right to feel the way we gonna feel based upon our own unique everything. Everything's unique. You know what I'm saying? Because we share. We're part of the same life. We go through the same life struggles, but we all go through those differently. Okay, based upon our individual set of variables. So with that being said, this person met you and you guys have had some sort of connection, good, bad, and indifferent. I feel like this can be anybody's game right now, meaning that you guys could be still together right now, or you could not be together. But you guys definitely are connected and you entertain each other from that standpoint. We are connected. However, Gemini, I feel like you want to know what it's going to be. And you're normally the one that are categorized as being a commit phobe or someone who doesn't want to commit. But in this case, you want a commitment with this person. Again, when I start making direct messages, I feel like or direct statements about the zodiac sign, I feel like I always have to let you know, take it as it resonates because people get so in their feelings. Now, I normally don't have to bring my collective up to, my tribe up to speed. But of course, we welcome new listeners in our house, Marvelous Tribe. So we have to, let them know. Take it as it resonates. Sometimes you don't know whether it resonates. So just listen with an open mind is what I like to say. Because a lot of people don't even know how messages do resonate. Just listen with an open mind. Sometimes you're so in your feelings when you're listening to a message that it doesn't make sense to you. It's not supposed to at the time. If it's timeless, sometimes you just need to download the video and come back to it. Like I advise when people book personals with me. Moving on. This person, you want this person to make a decision. Like you want a commitment with this person. And you already love them. This seems to be an established love where this person has, or an established relationship or connection of some sort, where this person has come to you and has said, hey, I think I need some space. You didn't know what the hell was going on at the time. You just like, wait a minute, how you need space? I thought, this and I thought that. I feel like you guys were blindsided. Somebody was blindsided by like, and you immediately, like we think that when people need space that they immediately want to go and explore other people. And sometimes that is true. I'm going to tell you like this. It is definitely a blow to the ego if somebody that you love tell you, I want some space, and then they want to go and pursue this other thing. But, as I have gained wisdom, I'm going to tell you this. If a person loved and respected you enough to say, hey, I need some space, I can't give you what you need, even if they're not being 100% honest about what they're doing, they did tell you that they need some space. I don't necessarily believe that they owe you an explanation beyond that. They just owe you some sort of the truth. Because some of us say we want the truth, but we really can't handle that, honestly. Because the first thing you're going to do when you find out that they want to go and pursue something else is feel like, what did I do? And sometimes it don't have nothing to do with what you did. People just want what they want. And, I teach this all the time. Don't internalize somebody else's choices. Deal with your own hurt, but don't immediately make yourself compete with some other garbage that somebody wanted. And I'm going to say garbage. Doesn't have to be, but it's their choice, Sometimes it is not better than you. But it is, at that point, it shouldn't be about a competition. But that's what this person did, okay? They neglected to give you what you needed and had the nerve to say they wanted some space. The audacity. But this person doesn't feel like they can make a connection or, a commitment to you, Gemini, unless they figure out what they're doing with their life. And honestly, as much as it hurt, they probably needed to meet you until they figure that out. Like, meaning they probably had to experience a love like yours in order to figure out, okay, now I see I am not going to be what Gemini needs me to be until I go and figure out what the hell I want to do. Because then it could feel like it's all about you. And you get the bad rap here, but you chose, Gems. You guys chose. You decided that this person was the one for you. I decided. Yeah, you did. You did that. And you normally don't do that. So if some of you guys are in this energy and you're questioning your decisions, don't do that. I know so many individuals that get discouraged when they actually walk the right path, but they don't get a return on that investment, or they change the way that they think, and then they think the very first thing they do, boom, that's gonna be it. No, you have to continue to do that, because now you're gonna get tested. Once you change the way you think and you're like, I'm gonna do this, I'm not going to tell you that it's going to be easy. Life is going to give you a curveball. Your ancestors, your guides, you're going to get tested to make sure that you are in the right place, to make sure that you don't get discouraged when things don't go the way you feel like they should go, because things are not happening on our timetable. This can be divinely guided. I know no one wants to hear that. We want what we want. Why are these cards here? Let's get into the clarifiers. Why are these cards here for Gemini? Thank you, Spirit. Wow, they're here. Okay, that popped over. What do we got? All right, so yeah. For some of you, yes, this was Somebody had a lover from the past. I'm just going to let you know that that is 100% the case. But they're upside down in that. So the lover's upright is multiple choices in love, and it popped over upside down. So that's why I'm going to take it. And that's the reason why they don't know what they want. It's not necessarily like multiple choices in love, duality, soulmate energy. Like this person connected with you, Gemini. You know, this is obviously your major arcana. But they are upside down because they really are at a crossroads on whether it's not 100% about, like, if this destiny card wasn't here, I wouldn't be giving them this type of energy. Like, I would totally be like, you know, they want to go out and do this and do that. But this person is struggling to find the right path. And sometimes a person may be just as dizzy. Like I'm looking and seeing that this does have something to do with a choice that they're going to make between lovers. Or it was. It's not about that anymore. But like I'm saying, so I'm not saying that you guys are in wrong for thinking what you're thinking. What I am saying is that it's bigger than them just not knowing who they want. They don't even know what path they're supposed to go down. And then we got the high priestess. So we got the lovers in reverse, the 6 of cups, and the high priestess. So what I'm saying here is that they've chosen. They're not in the middle of the road anymore, the way that they were when this card was upright. You kind of want the lovers to be in reverse. I mean, to be quite honest with you, because you don't want a person necessarily to have these choices. But at the same time, you know, I feel that you also should understand that we all have different paths that we have to take. That's what I'm getting. I'm trying to figure out how to explain this to you, because I know some people hear the lovers and they immediately just have this connotation that it has something to do with all of this bad stuff. I mean, love, relationships, passion, desire, and choices. Your major arcana, Gemini, yin and yang, right? But you know, you have to understand that's all when it's upright. When it is in reverse, you have to understand it's a lack of harmony. So it could have been like this person is out of sync with you. It could be communication issues. It could be things like that. And if for a Gemini, you, Gemini, if your communication is lacking, is not synced and lacking harmony, you can't deal, like my son has a Gemini moon. I tell him all the time, like, if you can't hit him intellectually and you dumb, especially with having me as a mom, oh ladies, y'all better, because you got to be able to match him. He's extremely intuitive because he was born into it. So he needs a spiritual connection with an individual who is going to be equally that. And of course, he, in my opinion, attracts or has attracted some of the worst people. But that's a different story. So with you, I'm telling you, collectively, you need someone that's going to be able to do that. But you've already chosen. And them to you or you to them. But this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you already chose this person. You already chose this person despite the fact that that it's a lack of harmony. And they are the ones that are out of sync with you and have the nerve to tell you that they needed some space. This is what I'm feeling. It's like an audacity. So you probably were like, why they need space? I'm the one doing everything right. That's the problem. There's a lot of things that you don't know, Gemini. There's some things that are behind the veil. It could have something to do with religion. I'm just going to let you know. Past is Knight of Swords. Present is Queen of Wands. So, yes, I'm looking at the communication. It was bad. It was bad. It was very accusatory. It was very just not in sync. You questioned some things, but some of you guys still chose this person. Even though they neglected you, even though they said they need more space, you chose because you still want this commitment that they are upside down about. I'm telling you that there could have been someone from their past that came back. Right now, though, this lovers is still upside down. There's been a reluctance on both of you guys' parts to really move on. But the issues with you guys are not resolved, okay? High Priestess is here, and I know damn well that there is some things that you don't know behind this pomegranate veil here. And I do also believe that they have passions that they have not told you about either. I'm not going to lie, though. I'm not 100% feeling like it has something to do with third-party energy. I really think that this person is going through some type of transition. And sometimes when people are going through stuff, you know, you really have to understand. I tell people this when, like my clients, this all the time. Just because you are there doesn't mean that the person that you connected with is there. That's what I was struggling to try to tell you earlier. Like, we all have different paths. And sometimes we cross and fall in love with a person that is walking their path, and we just happen to bump into them because we cross paths. But that doesn't mean that I'm meant to go down your path with you. And it damn sure doesn't mean that you may be meant to go down my path with me. We crossed paths while we was moving down our path. So here we go. That's one of the hardest type of situations to walk away from. Lord knows I understand. So I'm going to just close it out here and tell you that I do feel like this person does love you. Okay, well, I don't want to say love. I will say that, well, I do have evidence of love, so I don't want to minimize it. And they partially want a commitment with you. And now you have to make a decision. What remains here is the Lovers in reverse and the High Priestess. Those are the only major arcanas. Like, they haven't told you everything and they're upside down. Top of the deck is the Four of Swords. I'm sorry, the Four of Wands and the Eight of Swords. A lot of it is their mental. They're afraid. And the top of the deck looking at me, back at me in the main deck is missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have, and gossip. I'm afraid of what other people may think. And I don't necessarily feel like necessarily other people. I think that this is some type of religious thing. It could be some type of religious. If this was the Romance Angel Oracle cards, I would definitely say religion plays a factor here. There's some type of bigger religion or maybe a way that they were raised that's affecting how they're looking at this situation. So missed opportunities and so forth and so on. But this person is upside down. 50% of them wants to give you commitment. The other 50% wants to continue to figure out who they are. Now you have a decision to make. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Gemini, is always a pleasure. I will see you in number 2. Have a good one, guys.